Okay, so let's look at the bridge from half guard bottom. So obviously putting in the guards one option. Second option would be bridging him, so I end up in half guard top, but let's talk about trying to bypass that. So just going back to a lot of people play half guard with the cross face underhook, and again from there you see a lot of people turning their hip to try and walk their right foot up. Maybe just turn this way, bro. From that cross face underhook, he turns his hip, and I'm trying to hang on to this, and then he gets his knee higher than mine, and as he brings it towards the mat, maybe I start to stop it with my hand. He has an underhook, and he can start walking that up and getting into head and arms and all that stuff. Let's take it back. So anytime we're here, and I feel that he turns his hip, all I'm going to do is I put 2 feet on the mat, just like I'm bridging and doing upa, and now from there I just stretch my arm. See the way Matthew's head sort of round my head. As I stretch, I get his head past my head. This makes the bridge a little bit easier. Now as I come up, as my knee opens, I'm trying to back step out of this. If he ends up in half guard, no problem, we're back into Henry Akins style of playing it. But ideally in that transition of me bridging to come up on top, we kind of want to try and miss half guard top. So let's look at that again. So from that cross face underhook, and the minute he turns in his hip, stretching the arm, 2 feet on the mat, and as I bridge, I'm trying to back step. And then I'm into side control. That's from your basic cross face underhook. We can also hit it from that Henry Akins style of playing half guard, whereby Matthew has his elbow on the other side. So we can't really get guard recovery on this type of half guard top because his elbow's on this side. For me to get guard recovery, my head has to move this way and his elbow's in the way. So it'd be very, very difficult for me to actually put him back into my guard if he's playing this style of half guard top. But again, once he tries to bring his knee into mount, I'm going to have the underhook this time. So now from this position, my 2 feet go on the mat, and when I bridge to put him down, all I'm going to do is withdraw my bottom knee, sit through, and now we're into broken scarf, super chill. So we didn't actually come up with him, there's nothing wrong with that. Just take a look at that, but then you're having to deal with half guard top. So say I'm here, and the minute he turns his knee in, I can bridge and come up, but now we're into this whole battle of half guard top. The beauty about having the underhook here is when I bridge, when he tucks his hip in and I flatten him out, I can just withdraw my knee. So he sweeps, but I come up on top. Just do that as a solo drill, bro. So from that position, I'm here. Once I win that underhook, I physically bridge to put him on his back, my right knee comes back, and now from there I can sit into super chill. Let's look at that one more time. So his leg over, the minute he turns his hip it's just this, and now I have the underhook, or if he's playing it with a cross face underhook, again we're waiting on that reaction. The minute he turns his hip to mount, this hand now hasn't the underhook because Matthew's the underhook on me. So just before I bridge, I'll stretch my arm to move his head as far as I can. Now I bridge, and if I can, even if I can't step out of it, I want my knee higher than his. So now his only reaction when I mount is to push, and now we can win the underhook and switch into super chill on the other side. So that's the half guard bottom bridge.